family and friends and colleagues, and thank you for all being here. Good morning. I want to start off my comments just so I can bring this into the context of my announcement. So if you'll just indulge me for just a few moments. I've had the honor of serving the residents of Smithfield and Wight County for over 25 years. I came here after a brief stint with the state, quite accidentally. I was employed as an officer with the Virginia Marine Police and transferred to this area. Never been to this area before until then. I wanted a more municipal law enforcement application or position, so I applied with the Smithfield Police Department and I was hired. I thought I'd be here for 2 or 3 years and move on to something bigger or better. But I found out it was a great place. I had, at the time, my son Joshua, and Deborah, and then shortly thereafter, my daughter was born. So it was a great place, and we were able to call it home very quickly. I went through the ranks, and several years later was given the opportunity to be the chief of police. And we needed some help. I was tasked with a mandate for change. We needed a major rebuild. There needed to be wholesale changes implemented. And with the support of the town managers that I've been fortunate to work with, the councils, and most importantly, the community, those changes were made, were implemented. And today, the Smithfield Police Department is a very professional, well-respected organization with a proven track record of success. From accreditation to our community policing programs such as CHIP, to our use and the engagement of technology, we've delivered what I believe is some of the finest policing services the profession has to bear. We do it with respect, we do it with consideration, we do it with attention to detail. And it is done with a fantastic team of committed professionals who are continually interested in the betterment of the community they serve. Our reputation with our law enforcement colleagues in the area, around the state, nationally, is known and widely regarded. Our reputation with the court system, the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, and all entities engaged in the administration of justice is strong. Our reputation with the governing body, the Smithfield Town Councils throughout the years, is strong. Most importantly, our reputation with the citizens we have the honor of serving has been and continues to be the service of that strength, the source of that strength. It does so because of a crackerjack staff who are committed to the ideals of professionalism, foundationally bedrocked with a code of ethics that serves as our backbone. Professionals who understand that our mandate is only received when we earn and continually maintain the public's trust. And I've been blessed to have many mentors in this profession. As a result, I've had numerous opportunities to serve in leadership capacities in the region, the state, nationally, and internationally. No secret here that this is not the work by one, but by many. Collaborative partnerships that are steeped in trust, with a purpose much bigger than any man. Together we've done much, built many new chapters, and I'm proud of what we've together accomplished. For me, as I finish up my term as the president of the International Association of Chiefs of Police, I was looking at those next chapters, potential opportunities that could take me out of the area. But I was always going to stay, Smithfield and Wight County was going to be my home base. That was always clear. And so let me get to the reason that I've asked you to be here this morning. Like many of you, I've been following the events surrounding the Wight County Sheriff's Department. I had hoped that the matters would have been resolved many months ago. I had hoped that given the allegations that had surfaced and the sheriff's long tenure, that he would retire at the conclusion of his term. I was dismayed and concerned that Sheriff Phelps announced his intention to seek another term, re-elected his 7th term. While I previously had no intention of seeking the office of the Sheriff of Wight County, Charlie's insistence on running again for this office has changed my plans. Thus today, I am formally announcing my intention to run for the office of the Sheriff of Wight County. It is a decision that was not made lightly. It was made after a great deal of thought, great deal of discussion with my family, with friends, with trusted colleagues. We all believed it was the right thing to do for all the citizens in Isle of Wight County, that a change needs to happen. Insofar as credentials, as most of it is part of the public record in some way, shape, fashion, or form. I have flyers that outline some of these and we're building a website, and I can certainly provide additional details on request. But instead of putting time on this, I would rather spend our short time together talking about what I will do if I am given the honor of service as your next sheriff. They say the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. To that end, you have a living, breathing example of what we've done at Smithfield PD. That will be replicated 7 miles south if I'm given the honor of your vote. If I'm elected, the Sheriff's Department will undergo a transformation. It will be a major rebuild from stem to stern. It will be an organization that holds ethics, integrity, public trust as the foundation for all that we do for the citizens we serve. It'll be based on 3 pillars: professionalism, partnership, and integrity. In terms of professionalism, let me talk a little bit about that. There'll be standards development. There'll be policies and procedures covering every facet of department operations. We will seek accreditation. Smithfield PD has had accreditation since 2000. Accreditation means that you have policies, you have procedures, you use nationally known, recognized standards. You not only reduce them to writing, but then you have to open your organization to outside review and inspection, that you actually comply with those standards. We were, in 2000, the smallest department to achieve that distinction in 2000, and we've been able to maintain it since that time. And we're getting ready to go through our 4th review. I will do it. It will happen. It will be done before the first term. Now, we'll also have to do recruitment and retention of professional employees. Quality demands. Thank you. Good job. It is hot up here.
Getting hotter.
Recruitment and retention of professional employees. Quality demands ensuring the appropriate benefits. Excuse me, one moment. The public demands that those who are entrusted to wear the badge are of the highest quality and ethics, both professionally and personally. They need to be committed to something bigger than themselves, and we've certainly done that in the police department, and we'll do that at the Sheriff's Department. Now, let me also speak to the deputies that work there. Majority of those deputies do a hard job every day. Put a gun, a badge on, they go put their lives in danger. And I believe that they will be able to meet those standards. I am convinced, I am absolutely convinced that the majority of them will be able to meet those standards. But there will be standards in terms of our recruitment and retention. Because at the end of the day, the services are delivered by people. So we want to have the best quality people that we can possibly have. Now, let me talk about partnership, the 2nd pillar. I'm a fervent believer in the power of partnerships. They're a force multiplier. We will develop, we will maintain strong working relationships, partnerships with all law enforcement agencies, with the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, with the court system, with all entities engaged in the administration of justice. We will be working with the governing body, the Board of Supervisors. We will be working in partnership with the community. Strong engagement of programs that contribute to the betterment of the community, like CHIP. There are other communities, there are other neighborhoods in need of those services, and we will be doing that. We will have a strong communication and outreach program that keeps the organization engaged, that keeps the community engaged, that's open to the public, that's transparent to the public. We will work on the social media sites, websites, etc., to make sure that we are getting the message out and we are taking the message in from everybody that we serve. The 3rd pillar is probably the most important. It's the integrity. That's the foundational stuff. The Isle of Wight Sheriff's Department on January 1st will be a values-based organization with an emphasis on ethics, a code of ethics, conduct. We give these people incredible power. Power to take someone's liberty, the power to use force to gain compliance during arrests, and in some cases, the power to avoid deadly force when they or someone's life is in danger. The code of ethics, integrity are not merely words on a paper. That's why we need to have people of the highest ethical content that we can possibly get. The code of ethics is not merely words. It's not words spoken or on a piece of paper. It has to be believed. It has to be practiced every day. It will define the confidence of the community with its law enforcement service. It will be the mettle of the organization and everything the organization stands for. Everything flows from that well. It will be of the highest order, and the tone will be set January 1st if I am elected sheriff. It will permeate the office from top to bottom. Everything we do will be wrapped by that code of conduct, of ethics. Accountability processes will also be established and maintained with the appropriate oversight. And when we have to, then there are occasions in which agencies find themselves that they need to have an outside agency come in and take a look at it. We'll have that. Not afraid of that. We don't worry about that. If we're doing things right, if we're doing them with ethics, we're doing it with integrity, we have nothing to fear. But we will have those oversight processes in place. We will be accountable to the people of Isle of Wight County. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's hot, and we all need to find a cooler place. But this is a snapshot, just a snapshot of what is possible. It will not be easy. It will not be without cost. It will be hard work, but the time is now. There is no value in waiting. The citizens want it, they demand it, they expect it, they deserve it. From Carrollton to Carsville, Rushmere to Rescue, our two incorporated towns, Smithfield and Windsor. This is an exciting challenge. It can be done, it must be done. Our communities, our county deserve it. With your help, with your vote, we can together participate in writing the next chapter for Isle of Wight County. Thank you all for what you do. God bless you, and I look forward to meeting with you and working this challenge all the way through. Thanks.
Sheriff, is that correct?
That's exactly right. We were able to get the domain. It's www.marshallforsheriff.com.
Thank you.
Please come and visit us. Thank you all for coming out on a very hot afternoon, hot morning. We'll see you all on the campaign trail. Thanks.
I don't.